Hello and welcome to the Colebrookdale Railroad in Boyertown, Pennsylvania. This is a scenic train ride, 45 minutes one way, 45 minutes back. And this scenic train ride has been going on since 2014, but the origins of the railway go back to the end of the Civil War. It was built from 1865 to 1869, and the main reason it was built is to serve the iron ore industry. So there were many different types of cars in here. I just got a private tour from Amy. Thank you, Amy. And these are refurbished cars, some dating back to the 1920s and 1930s. I'm in the Diplomat car, which I thought was open air, but there's actually a real open air with no roof on it where I'm going to be filming from.
Okay, this is the Pullman sleeper car.
Okay.
It's called the Beaver car. It was purchased in Beaver, Pennsylvania.
Isn't that where Joe Namath was from?
I believe so.
Okay.
And it has beautiful air conditioning there.
Yes, it feels good right now because it's like 85 degrees outside.
Yes, and then when you walk down here, the next car is the Diplomat.
That's where I'll be.
Diplomat coach. This is a really nice car. It's nice and open. It's great for kids. And then we have our open air car. You can go out there anytime throughout the train. And
So this is still the Diplomat, right?
Yes.
I didn't realize it was an open air car. I thought this was the open air car.
No.
Oh, it's outside. Oh.
We're not really full, so you can
Yeah.
go wherever you want.
No, this would be perfect out here.
And then here, the open car, which is beautiful. And you can go out here anytime throughout your train ride and take in the view. And then we have the dining car and the lounge car.
Oh, let's take a look.
Yeah, so let's go that way. So humid.
So these are all like refurbished
Yes,
cars,
they are.
and from like the 1930s or
1920s.
1920s.
Yes.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's really rustic. I mean, they were still working. We just got air conditioning in this car for summer.
Like the first time in 100 years, or?
Yeah. Yeah. So this is really nice for Christmas when it's all decorated.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, this is a beautiful car.
Eric, this is Andy from
How you doing?
Andy's
Awesome Adventures. Because they're awesome.
Awesome Andy. So he's going to be on today filming and then posting. So I'm giving him
Thank you.
the tour.
All right. So this is sitting, and who gets to sit in here?
So. Anybody who wants to, just come on in, they can.
Oh, cool. Okay.
This is the dining.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I remember the pictures. Beautiful. Okay.
Okay. And we're going to walk through here. And then we're going to go into the lounge car.
Lounge car. Okay. Wow, this is beautiful. Yeah.
It is, and you have to take notice to his ceilings.
Yes. Wow.
And unfortunately, the parlor car is off for the summer because the air conditioner had to get fixed.
Ooh.
But that's gorgeous, and it has a piano in it and a private bar. I mean, that's like top-notch, beautiful. That's just not on. And then just here in the kitchen.
Okay.
This is Andy. This is Tammy. He's going to be filming today.
Hello.
Hi,
Andy's
how are you?
Awesome Adventures. Can you take your picture, Tammy? Smile.
Oh, jeez.
Tammy was on.
I don't have my coat on.
Tammy was on her Philly FYI episode. She's a star.
Oh,
And
okay.
then
Oh,
there-
I was on like
and there's the
3
engine.
times. I hate myself on camera.
Oh, you look great.
so do I, but it doesn't stop me.
You can go out there and. No, don't. Stop it.
I do.
Now, when they say open air, they mean open air. This one has no roof, no windows, nothing. This is the last car of the train, and it's perfect for people like myself who want to photograph or film and not worry about reflections on the window, so you can have the perfect photos, perfect video. So this is going to be my vantage point for 90 minutes. So we're going to leave in a few minutes, and I hope you enjoy the ride. So we're going halfway to Pottstown, and I'm in the rear car, but on the way back, I will be in the lead car. I just want to add that there are different train ride themes for the Colebrookdale Railroad, and the trains run mostly on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, and sometimes Fridays. But there are weekday rides as well, depending on the time of year. This particular train ride is a wine tasting ride, although you have to be in certain train cars to be served wine. There's a link to the Colebrookdale Railroad website in the video description so you can see all the options. This ride is 40 to 45 minutes each way, although as you will see, we never made it all the way due to an unexpected circumstance. As I mentioned, I was in the rear going there, but I had an unobstructed front row view on the return. All the train staff were very nice and helpful. It was a beautiful sunny day with blue skies and white clouds, the perfect day for a scenic train ride. What stood out for me was the beautiful greenery of the trees and grass. It's a very relaxing ride with narration, and for me, when it comes to trains, it's all about the journey.
Our own magical journey begins. Ours is one of the oldest railroad rights-of-way in the entire world. Largely forgotten by time, the Colebrookdale was saved from abandonment by volunteers contributing tens of thousands of hours, making today's expedition possible. The progress you see in reviving the Secret Valley route is part of our continuing commitment to keep local businesses competitive in the global economy while offering freight and passenger service to the region. We hope you will come back again as our stations are constructed, additional coaches and dining cars enter service, and the Colebrookdale comes fully back to life. Our locomotive has now begun its steep descent into the Secret Valley. The gradient is nearly 3% at places, meaning our engineers will work very hard to keep the train under control. While runaway trains have happened on the Colebrookdale, we will not repeat them today. Our circuitous route into the deep sheltered valley of the Ironstone connects the sites of rare history, geology, flora, and fauna. The Colebrookdale's deep rock cuts posed a nearly insurmountable challenge back in the 1860s. Before the advent of mechanized tools, chisels, hammers, wheelbarrows, and black powder were the only means to carve these cuts. You can still see the chisel marks yet today. A rock cut just up ahead provided the background for a notorious labor struggle. In March of 1869, the Colebrookdale track workers went on strike, protesting for higher wages. They were successful, sort of. Their strike resulted in a 25-cent pay raise to a whopping $1.75 per day. However, their workday increased to 11 hours of work daily. Even at that pace, it took over 4 years to build just 8 miles from Boyertown to here in Mauriceville. Now, to give you some context, at the very same time, half a continent away, Chinese and Irish immigrants working on the Transcontinental Railroad were building up to 10 miles of track per day. The difference here was the mountainous terrain. While many people don't think of the Boyertown region as a mountainous one, we have every attribute of a mountain railroad. You'll see tall forests, meandering creeks, deep rock formations, lots of twists and curves, and lots of bridges and trusses. Our first 2 bridges lie just ahead. Just after we cross over Mill Street, we'll enter into a large steel through-truss bridge built in 1906 in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania by the Phoenix Iron Company. Many people remark at the large size of the bridge, well, relative to the tiny little creek passing underneath. That's because this bridge was not built for this location, but rather for the Reading Railroad's crossing of the Schuylkill River in Port Clinton, Pennsylvania, many miles from Boyertown. When the Reading Railroad audaciously diverted the course of the Schuylkill River in 1924, this bridge became superfluous. It was disassembled piece by piece and re-erected here, replacing a 24-span wooden trestle. Iron is strangely familiar with the famous iron company which manufactured the Range Boyertown Rail Yard crane near where you are today, was also built by the famous company in 1867. We restored it to operation and to our knowledge. Ours is the only operating famous crane in the entire United States. The lordly twin-towered mansion high on the hill to the left stands watch over the site of Wren's Ice Plant. The old ice plant offered generations of locals when the Institute of Perishables fresh in an era before mechanical refrigeration. Farmington Avenue is next. Farmington. In a few moments, the gentle rolling rhythm of the rails will be accompanied by the sweet sounds of softly falling water. Then convince Rudder to come here in the earliest days of the Pennsylvania colony for a grand experiment to find if an iron industry here would be feasible. Rudder named the area Colebrookdale after Colebrookdale, England, the site of the world's first ironworks. It was a fitting name as Colebrookdale was the New World's first ironworks. From it grew the iron and steel industry that made Pennsylvania internationally renowned as industrial power and garnered its reputation as the Keystone State. For fishing and for kayaking, canoeing and rafting. In a few moments, the lonely dirt path through the woods crosses our tracks to a now open lot to the right. The path was once the main street of the long-vanished village of Colebrookdale. Through the woods to the left, you might see the abutments to an old bridge that carried the road across the Ironstone Creek to meet Farmington Avenue. Near a nail pouch tobacco barn visible yet today. The open lot was the site of the Colebrooke station, and two cast iron crossbuck poles still stand guard as silent sentinels at the station crossing, waiting for passengers who likely shall never pass this way again. Greshville is next. Greshville. Noontide of the railroad era was still several decades to come when the very first train reached Boyertown on September 16, 1869. Just 4 months after the drive to the Golden Spike, the Transcontinental Railroad half a continent away. A raucous libation through celebration greeted that first train. Contemporary accounts reported it reeked of alcohol so badly by the time it reached Boyertown, you might have thought the locomotive was fueled by whiskey. It chugged into town 4 hours late as the band played Hail to the Chief. As it rolled to a stop, the townspeople rushed the coaches, extracting the unwitting passengers, hoisting them onto their shoulders, and parading them around the area where you park today. Gun smoke from pistols fired in celebration darkened the afternoon sky. The weary passengers had endured the circus at each of the stations along the line, each determined to out-celebrate the other. The newspaper reported, Silk Hat suffered martyrdom in the ardor of the reception. Carrying the Colebrookedale over the many tributaries to the Ironstone and Manatoni Creeks is hidden far below our tracks. Below us in this location is an S-bend culvert, nearly 200 feet long, originally built by those Civil War soldiers a century and a half ago. Will be next. Pine Forge. In just a moment, a graceful stone arch bridge will carry our tracks over Pine Forge Road. We'll immediately cross onto an iron trestle bridge carrying us over the Manatoni Creek, making its way from the north. Translated, Manatoni means place where we gather to drink alcohol. So even the Native Americans thought of this as a good time spot. Who are we to argue with that?
Now I'm in the front. The fallen tree has caused us to not go the last mile because they could not saw it enough to move it off the tracks. So we missed that, but that's okay because now instead of being in the back, I'm in the front. train leave?
Oh, this is it for today.
That's it for today.
Yeah, the summertime we only run one train a day. Come the
Okay.
fall, we'll pick up Saturdays 4 times a day, Sundays 3, and then Christmas 6 and 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome aboard the Colebrooke.
Welcome aboard. We're
Yeah, my narration.
we're getting off now. Well, perfect weather today. It's nice.
Yeah. Just a lot of unexpected circumstances.
Yeah,
That's the joy of the
it makes it
railroad.
more fun.